So if you're a busy guy, this is probably the best piece of machinery that you can use, especially if like you're traveling, because most hotel gyms have this, most remote gyms have some sort of setup like this, a double cable machine. And you can use this for an entire upper day, and it's actually a very phenomenal upper day, to be honest. All you need is the double cable machine and possibly a seat. The seat makes things a lot better, especially for back movements. So I'm gonna run you through how I would structure a full upper day. Let's say if you're traveling on vacation somewhere, or if this is all you had access to. So one of the first things that you can do is you can do either some sort of a chest press or a chest fly. Now how you would set that up is you would have the seat in the middle and you would have the cables about where your shoulders are. Now you can either do a straight up press like this, where you're simply just moving your elbows forward. This will just hit your chest. Or you can put the seat a little bit further forward and you can do a fly. Next is something that I actually do pretty regularly, even if I don't need to, is some sort of delt raise with these. This is a phenomenal exercise for your side delt. What you're gonna wanna do is pick up both the cables. You want the cables like maybe ankle height, but not all the way up. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna step forward. You don't want the cables coming directly out to your side. You kind of want them at a 45-degree angle from each other, like this. Now moving on to arms, you can keep these about the same height, maybe a little bit higher, and you can hit what are called Bayesian curls. That's where you step forward, you get a deep stretch in your bicep, and you just simply pull up like this. This is a phenomenal bicep workout. It's actually one of the ones that I had programmed for the longest time. Absolutely love it. And then for the other side of the arm, your triceps, what you can do is you can raise these up, and what you can do is a setup like this, where they're coming down at a 90-degree angle from each other, so a 45-degree angle to you, and you're just simply coming down like this. Pretty simple, pretty stable exercise for your triceps, and it works every head of the tricep. Now, when it comes to hitting your back, this is a really good lat exercise, especially with the chair. What you want to do is set this up pretty high up, depending on how tall you are. I have a long torso, even though I'm fucking short. But what you want to do is you want to be able to brace yourself like this and pull at like a 45-degree angle to your lat. You'll feel a really deep squeeze, and you don't need to go super far back, just about where your elbow is level with you. Any further back and you're not really using your lat at that point, you're just retracting your back, your scapula. We're just trying to hit your lat here, so your lat's only engaged about to that point. Lastly, for your upper back, you can either use these, which are longer D handles, or you can use something like a straight bar. And I do highly recommend getting some sort of hooks or grips, just so that your grip isn't a limiting factor on it. Now you're gonna want this far back enough to where you can get a good full range of motion in your scapula, your shoulders rounding forward. Hopefully I'm still in frame. So I in fact was not in frame. So we're gonna redo that. So with this exercise, you want it far enough away to where you're able to get a good rounding of your back, right? So that's even too forward for me. So there, perfect. That's outside of my range of motion. See, just that little bit. So you wanna get a good stretch in your traps, and you wanna be able to pull back, just like that. You're thinking about retracting your scapula and pulling your elbows back. Retracting your scapula will hit your lower traps. Pulling your elbows back will hit your rear delts. Rear delts are right here. Lower traps are in between your shoulder blades. All of these exercises are phenomenal for an upper day workout. Honestly, you could do these just in general in any gym, and it'd be a really good workout. This is especially good if you are a busier individual and you're like traveling. If you like what you saw, drop a like and drop a follow.